Hello everyone, today I'm gonna edit a couple more photos from my low light indoor photo shoots. And as you can see that here are the settings for the X-T4 Fujifilm X-T4. So color +1, sharpness +1, NR -4, and white balance. This time I didn't use the auto white balance. I was using a manual setting for the Kelvin. So 5900 Kelvin, so it give you the tone for the soft tone. So the other one are the similar and classic chrome as the base. So let's get started. So the first one, these are the straight out of the camera color with the classic chrome. You can see that it is pretty good already. I'm gonna use the E5. We don't have to add too much, but just a slightly adjustment because the original photos straight out of the camera JPEG from the Fujifilm is already very nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crop around 4:5 for Instagram. So you can see that slightly different. Okay, maybe down a little bit. Okay, so save this one. And then next one, so I'm gonna give a base of all the changes here. So and then I go through each one for the cropping. So I'm gonna contrast, add a little bit more, and then 4:5 crop a little bit, slightly rotate just to make sure the lines on the wall are perpendicular to the lines of the frame. So let me save it, save this one, and then next one. So because of the cinematic style I was trying to achieve, you can see that the lights in the back has haze in front of it because I was using the K&F filter, black diffusion filter. I'm gonna put those links in the description in case you are interested in checking out. So those are the black diffusion filter to diffuse the lights so that the lights create a type of haze near the light source area. So those are good for some cinematic style that you're trying to achieve. And then let me save this one. So basically the coloring is consistent, so I don't need to worry about the color a lot. So all I need to do is just for each one just to adjust the cropping a little bit or just add some contrast based on each one. And let me try this one. Yep, so most of them are just slightly off to the right, so I just need to tilt it back to the left a little bit. And this one, you can see that a little bit on the right hand side. Let me do 4:5 crop again, and then 4:5 crop. Okay, so when the portrait is from the left side to look at the right side, you can give more room on the right hand side so that it follows the eye looking direction. So those are the rule of thumb of the composition. If the portrait is looking from the left to right, so the right side should have more room on the right hand side. And yeah, you can try out this setting if you have Fujifilm, any like Fuji X-T4 or XS10 or the X-T3. You can use the same setting also. So you can achieve the same look and feel. In order to be warmer, you can set it to Kelvin to have manually control. So this is the first shoot that I manually set the Kelvin to a particular number based on each location. So just to try it out and then see how it goes if you have more control on the Kelvin itself instead of doing the auto white balance. Auto white balance, previously I used the auto white balance shift +3 -3. It can achieve a warm tone as well, but this one you can do it manually based on each location lighting, because sometimes the auto white balance will be too cold if you don't adjust it. and this is the first experiment just to try out to see how it goes for the Kelvin adjustment. So that's the quick setting, and then I'm gonna edit this couple of the quick edits here. So there are a couple more edits. So the lighting for the room is pretty good already. I like the warm lights there, and it's dark, but it has enough light. It has enough light to light up softly, and it creates a nice like cinematic mood to it. The other thing is when you're shooting cinematic, you have to shoot from the shadow side of the face also. So I was trying to like shoot couple shots from the shadow sides of the face. So just to create some cinematic look, and yep. So I have 3 more to go. Let me adjust the 4:5 crop. As you can see that initially when I set the lighting, once I finish setting the lighting, it's pretty easy to go through the rest of them because it's under the same environment and lighting. It will be pretty easy just to edit all of them. So the last 2, asking the model to hold the magazine just to create some different context. So I'm gonna crop lower a little bit. So and let me change the a little bit more. Yep. So you can see that on the right hand side I leave a little bit more room on the right hand side. Okay, and then this one. Four by 5 crop here. Slightly move up a little bit more. Yep. So yep, that's it. That's all the quick edits that I'm gonna do. And again, these are the settings for the Fujifilm X-T4, and you can use it for X-T4, X-T3, or any Fujifilm camera should be fine with these settings. And thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more video coming up. Bye.